almost midnight.
It is almost midnight. Hey, you start too late, eh? I agree. Completely.
What is a disappointing end to the tournament, but how will you rate the overall?
Look, yeah, from our point of view, very disappointing to finish the way we did. We came here with expectations today that there was still a mathematical chance that we could get through, and we wanted to put on a better show, and in the end it didn't happen, you know. And then it's been really the way we've played the whole tournament, you know. I think we've done a lot of good things, but then not for long enough in some of the previous games, and then this game, yeah, so it's very disappointing to finish the way we did.
You tried a couple of youngsters today.
Yeah.
And how do you see that?
Yeah, like some of the other guys that have played before, you know, I think it's just experience. I think if you look at the team, our team is run by the board. We had throughout the tournament, we had 4 guys made debuts, a lot of guys from the high performance team, and it gives the coaches, the high performance coaches, I guess, a sense of where those guys are in their development, you know, and what they need to do going forward, you know. So we saw a fan bowl today. He's been bowling really well in practice, but in reality, once the game starts, the pressure and everything else, he's bowling to Riley Rousseau, who's one of the best T20. No, I thought he handled himself well, but you bowl into to Riley Rousseau, you get it wrong, you're going to get punished, you know. But I think he's got a great chance to develop, because now they know what they need to do going forward to get better before the next year's tournament, you know.
Bangladeshi pacers are doing well in this tournament, so how do you see their performance? Like the top 4 pacers out of 5, Bangladeshi pacers and the top wicket taker. So how do you see their performance, or how do you rate it?
No, I think they bowl really well. I think Mr. Fizzer is obviously, I think he's the leading wicket taker. I think he's bowled really well, but he's now quite an experienced player. You know, he's played a lot for Bangladesh now, and he understands his own game, and he understands the conditions as well, you know. And some of the other guys, there's been a lot of good talent on show. With regards to fast bowling, the spinners are always going to come into the game here, but there's been a lot of good fast bowlers on show as well, and you know, so that from that point of view, the tournament's gone really well. You know, like I said, but from our point of view, we were almost a development side, and some of our guys have moved forward, but it obviously hasn't shown in the way we performed. So, you know, and that's been disappointing.
Your skipper Manan was saying that your bowlers gave out 10 runs extra in every match. Why do you think it went wrong?
Well, if you take tonight, for instance, tonight we dropped a crucial catch on Zara, and it's all, you know, it's all a learning curve for some of them. You know, the likes of Alumin, who's played a lot of cricket, you would expect perhaps a little bit better from, and Ronnie as well. You know, but you know, if I'm making a debut today and Sumon and people like that, you know, they're now starting out, so you understand that they're not always gonna get it right, you know. And but it's been a steep learning curve for them, for all of us. You know, this is my first franchise tournament, so I'm sitting here trying to understand the franchise, how the mentality of the franchise coach, and ultimately, you know, you've got 15 guys and you've got to try and put the best 11 out on the field and hope that they perform really well. And sometimes you don't have a lot of time to practice or you can't change anything during the tournament, so you have to try and keep building confidence and making sure that the guys are sort of in some sort of confident headspace to go out and perform.
Coach, is there any development of the discussion about with BCB about bowling posture in Bangladesh?
I haven't heard anything since the last time we spoke. I think there's supposed to be a big meeting tomorrow, and then hopefully I'll hear something after that.
As you were saying, this is the first franchise tournament, and now you move on. So, what is the plan then, as far as?
At the moment, there's no plan. Like I said, I'm waiting to hear from the powers that be in the BCB whether they want me to join them or not. I've made myself available.